This is the last Shabbat before Tisha B'Av, the 9th day in the month of Av, the low point on the Jewish calendar, the saddest day of the year, the day on which both temples were destroyed. The Kotel, the Western Wall, is all that remains in Jerusalem of the Second Temple. In fact, there was a period of time for over 300 years, beginning in the 4th century, when Jews were only allowed to visit the Kotel once a year, and that was on Tisha B'Av. Thinking about the Kotel takes me back to my Ramah Hebrew School days and a song I first heard and learned there called HaKotel, written about the wall after the Six-Day War when it was back in Israel's hands. If you don't know the song, I'm not going to sing it for you, but I invite you to check it out. I find it to be so powerful and moving. It tells the story of 3 people, a young girl, a paratrooper, and a mother, praying at the wall, speaking to the wall. And the song is actually written from the perspective of the Kotel. But the really moving part for me is a line in the chorus. Yesh anashim im lev shel even, yesh avanim im lev adam. There are people with hearts of stone. There are stones with human hearts. I always found that line to be just so full of meaning. I try not to dwell on the first part, on folks with hearts of stone, but I guess that duality really is captured in the Kotel, the idea of despair and hope all in the same place. Because the Kotel, it does remind us of what's gone, what's lost, what's been destroyed. But when you get close to the Kotel and you see all those little notes shoved into the cracks of those massive stones, well, that's hope, isn't it? That's really what Tisha B'Av and the Kotel are all about. All that despair, all that pain, and all that hope all together. And for Jewish people, we're quite familiar with the power of stones. The little stones we leave at grave sites, the stones and what they represent in the Kotel. Even the fact in our prayers we call God Sur Yisrael, the rock of Israel. We know there is great meaning in stones. And even more so next week, on Tisha B'Av, when our eyes and our hearts are drawn to the Kotel.